Ringo TV Reactions back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Let's get down to business.
The reality that needs to be said out loud is that as black men age, their desirability increases. Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding. And the exact opposite is true for black women. As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate, our degrees or professional accolades, the reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year. No matter how good we look, no matter how fit we are, men are still seeing primarily our presumed dwindling fertility as a knock against us. And speaking of fertility, that is another reason that I want younger black women to seek marriage and partnership in college or right after, if that's what they choose. Because the number of college-educated black men is so low when compared to black college-educated women that we're all going to be targeting the same small pool of men. And as we heard today, on most campuses, there's like 7 black women students for every 1 black man student. Y'all do the math. So here's my advice. If you are a young black woman in college and you know in your heart and in your head that you want to prioritize family, I suggest that you simultaneously pursue that MRS degree right along with that BA or JD. Because the handful of black college-age men that actually do desire to get married soon, and they do share that value system, and family is a priority for them too, y'all, that is an incredibly small pool, and it's shrinking as you get older. And by the time you reach my age, 40, you will be faced with different choices relating to life partnership and motherhood. Now, I'm not saying that delaying marriage or motherhood is a bad option, but it's one that comes with its own consequences. And our women deserve to know on the front end of their decision-making instead of on the back half.
Wow. Isn't that amazing? Everything that I've been teaching, everything that I've talked about, I've been warning you ladies, I've been telling you come to class, but you don't want to listen. But now we see that the truth is getting a little personal. As you can see, Eboni K. Williams pretty much is saying that you ladies are going to be single for life. Or you're going to be sharing the same man. Biblical prophecy fulfilled. You ladies are going to be single for life, and there's no escaping it. This is the judgment of the Most High. Playtime is over. Now is the time to repent. You see, everything she said, I've been teaching for years. But y'all don't listen. But now it's very evident and clear that the scriptures are being fulfilled. The book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1 says, "And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of 1 man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name. Only let us be called by thy name." Why? To take away our reproach. What is that reproach? Being single for life. That's right. I know the truth bothers you, but I don't care. The truth of the matter is, every last one of you ladies that are viewing will be single for the rest of your natural life. I promise you. Either you submit to a righteous man under polygyny and serve him and submit to him as unto the Lord, or you will be single for life. Make no mistake. The truth is the truth. And there's no denying it. Let's get back to the tapes.
The reality that needs to be said out loud is that as black men age, their desirability increases.
Yeah.
Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding. And the exact opposite is true for black women.
Wow.
As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate,
Nope, don't matter.
our degrees or professional accolades.
Nope.
The reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year.
Boom!
No matter.
I mean, what are you ladies going to say now? What's your argument? What's your defense for this? All you female content creators talking about you giving game, you giving advice. Nobody don't want to hear none of your shit. You're done. It's over. You don't even got a man. You can't even help these women. You cannot help no woman if you don't got a husband. The only women that should be talking on a platform are women that have a husband, period. That's the only women, in my opinion, that should be speaking on anything regarding relationships. And if those women ain't teaching you ladies to submit to a man the correct way, they're just hustling the people. Because according to the Bible, it says 7 women will gravitate towards one man. That's what it says. Let's hear what she says.
How good we look, no matter how fit we are.
It doesn't matter what?
Men are, As we age.
As you age.
Doesn't matter how much money we accumulate.
Nope.
Our degrees or professional accolades. The reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year.
Wow.
No matter how good we look, no matter how fit we are, men are still seeing primarily our presumed dwindling fertility as a knock against us.
It is.
And speaking of fertility, that is another reason that I want younger black women to seek marriage and partnership in college or right after, if that's what they choose.
That's not happening. You see, one of your sisters are trying to get you ladies to settle down right after you get out of college, but it's not going to happen because that's normally the age where you're living your best life. That's normally the age where you want to party and BS. This is why you're going to be single for life. Because by the time you get out of college with your bad self, you're going to be feeling yourself. You're going to be thinking you're so pretty, you're so cute, you got a BBL, you got a nice looking shape. You know, all of that dumb stuff, all that vanity stuff, right? Vanity fair, you know how that go. And then you're going to go take your little vacations and go to Mexico and go here and there to party. And then before you know it, you're going to have 2 to 3 kids out of wedlock, of course. And then by the time you hit 40, just like I always say, put a 1 in the chat if you always hear me say that when women turn 40 is when they want Mr. Right. This is what I've been teaching on for years. Everybody else be stealing all my talking points. I am the originator of all talking points in these YouTube streets. None of these creators could tell me a damn thing. They were not there. They were not on YouTube in 2006. They weren't here. Half of these guys just got started. I don't care how successful they are. I don't care how many views they get. None of that stuff don't mean nothing to me, fam. I'm the one who been the trendsetter since the beginning. I've been telling you for years, when these women hit 40 years old, that is when all of a sudden now, they want a good man. It's too late. We don't want you when you're 40. Not for a wife. We can kick it. I can blow your back out. I can come home and tickle your fancy. I can do all of that stuff. But when it comes to you being a wife, you have already been disqualified. So stop it. Stop thinking that the Lord is going to send you a husband at 40, 45. He's not. Your time is up. It's over. When are you going to learn? You in your 50s? Time is up. You can only be a concubine at this time. There's no other way. There's no other position for you. You know, like when you go to a job and they're like, we're not hiring. Well, that's exactly what's going on when it comes to sexual market value. By the time you hit a certain age, we're not hiring. Now we got a department where you can be a concubine. We got that. That department is open. You can be a concubine, which means you can keep your ass at your house and we could deal with you from across the globe. That's right. But when it comes for you being a wife, no, you have already disqualified yourself. Listen, fam, in the NBA, matter of fact, in the WNBA, they don't recruit women when they're in their 40s. They recruit them when they're in their prime. As men, we try to recruit women to be wives when they're in their prime. You ladies don't want that. Instead, you've been chasing college. You've been chasing careers. We just finished talking about that young sister that got 4 babies because she claimed her so-called baby daddy put her out the house with 4 kids and left her with nothing. Now she choose feminism. You see that? So now we got this woman trying to save you ladies. It's too late. Y'all cannot be saved. Y'all set in y'all ways already.
Because the number of college-educated black men is so low when compared to black college-educated women.
Because we don't need college to get the bag. We don't. we don't need it. You ladies need college in order to make yourself feel like you're educated or smart. Us men do not need no damn college or any of that mess because we're hands-on. We literally learn as we go, and we learn how to get where we fit in, and we just know how to do what we do. It's just that simple. Most of us are self-educated, self-taught, self-learned, self-disciplined. We don't need to go to get this degree to brag about anything. We build. You ladies don't build no houses. You ladies don't build the skyscrapers. You ladies are not responsible for none of these hard, tough, so-called jobs that men do. You don't do them. You understand? Now, you might work for certain agencies, but at the end of the day, you need a fireman to come put out the fire. You need a police officer to come get the bad guys. And when it comes to all the medical stuff, you always go to those male doctors. Please. I don't want to hear nothing. Men don't need to brag about education. We're the educators. We're the one who teach. This is why I keep telling you ladies to come to class, but you've been playing hooky. And this is why you're going to fail this semester and you're going to be back next year. Because you've been playing games. I've been telling you to pull up, get your notepad out, and learn something. But you don't want to learn nothing because, again, you're a boss chick. You know everything already. And that's why you don't got no man right now. That's why she's trying to warn you. Let's see what else she said.
That we're all going to be targeting the same small pool of men.
You're going to all be targeting the same pool of men. What does the Bible say, fam? And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of how many men? 1 man. Let's see what she says. Let's see if she's literally promoting what the scripture says. Let's see if she's speaking in line with thus saith the Lord. Let's see.
And as we heard today, on most campuses, there's like 7 black women students for every 1 black man student. Y'all do the math.
Wow.
So here's my advice. If you are a young black woman.
Wow. She literally quoted the scriptures and didn't even know she said it, fam. Are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? I've been telling you ladies this for a long time. Listen, all you ladies that are viewing me right now don't got no man. Y'all don't got no man, and y'all all fighting for the same pool of men. Y'all all out there trying to find the same guy making 6 figures. Half of you ladies that are baby mamas, let me give you the game. Half of you ladies that are baby mamas right now, that are listening to my live, you and about 5 other women are sharing the same man right now. He impregnated all of y'all. This is happening every single day. And I've been trying to tell you women to get on point with a righteous man that practices polygyny, but y'all like, I don't want to share no man. I ain't into that. I ain't into this. Y'all all sharing men right now. But the thing is, y'all not sharing a righteous man. Y'all sharing the devil. Y'all sharing a Pookie and a Ray Ray that is using and abusing you mentally and physically. And this is what you're dealing with right now. Let's hear what she said again, fam. Check it out.
Educated women, that we're all going to be targeting the same small pool of men. And as we heard today, on most campuses, there's like 7 black women students for every 1 black man student.
Wow. Scriptures fulfilled. The scriptures have been fulfilled, guys. Isn't this amazing? Look at the truth is right in your face. Women are looking at my live right now and still in denial. They still want to fight against this truth. The truth is in your face right now. 7 women are going to gravitate to one man. That's sad, man. No, the thing is, these women are only gravitating towards the devil, guys. The Pookies and the Ray Rays. That's what's happening right now. That's been going on for years. Listen, what she's saying is nothing new. Women been gravitating towards the same guys, but it's the same pool of demonic men, the satanic brothers. That's why they all got babies by the same guys. You go find all the baby mamas and line them up and take DNA tests. Each one of them got impregnated by a Pookie and Ray Ray. A wicked brother. A dude who ain't shit. These are the kind of guys that these women get with. I promise you. Go find every woman that got a baby daddy. I can guarantee you that baby daddy that she got ain't shit. A bum. A guy who is just out there breeding women up but ain't providing, ain't taking care of them, and he's in and out of prison. Always getting pulled over by the police and locked up. A bum, a loser. And she called him, oh, that's my baby daddy. That sounds disgusting when you call these dudes your baby daddy. Rather than saying, oh, that's my husband, which is official. You can't even say that because you're with a loser. But you mad at me because I'm speaking this truth. But yet this black woman just told you, you're going to be single for life. It's either you get with the program or you're going to be by yourself for life. Which one is going to be? It's either you get with the program or you're going to be single for life. Which one is going to be? Because if you want the single for life role, ladies, I already done prophesied and told you you're in. You will be recreational use. You know what that mean? Recreational use mean that because you choose to be single, living your best life, I know you're going to get horny. You human still. That's why you got a rose toy, right? Okay, you're going to want some D. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing.
What you talking about, Willis?
Right? Okay. So you're going to go find some ninja to slide up inside you. You're going to sneak somebody in the crib when them kids is sleeping. You're not fooling me. I'm a grown-ass man. You're not fooling me, girl. You're not. So while you trying to be Miss Single, you're going to get with different guys. Those guys are going to use you as recreational use. Not because they're using you, you allow it. Because if you want to be single, you don't want to be a wife, you don't want to listen to a man, then the only purpose for you is to be a physical cum bucket. How does that sound? Doesn't sound too good, right? But guess what? You made that choice. Because if you don't want a man to be the head, to lead you, you're simultaneously saying, I want to be recreational use to the block. So what's going to happen is you're going to get with this guy this year, and then next summer, you're going to get with that guy. Because every summer you change guys, remember? Like this is supposed to be cuffing season right now. So you typically got rid of the dude you were messing with in the summertime. So now you trying to get with a guy for cuffing season right now. But you're going to get rid of him when spring weather kick in. That's when you're going to get rid of him. See, I already know how you move already. This is why you single right now. Because you rotate these guys. And see, this is your life right now. Can I get a witness? Don't move too much. We won't know it's you. How many of you ladies, this message apply to you right now? While I'm speaking, this is you. I'm literally reading your mail. I'm literally in your house talking directly to you. Because I find that a lot of times when the women be getting mad, right, it be them I'm talking to. If nothing I say apply to you, why you in your feelings? Why you mad? Because you know you're the one. Because if I was just up here talking shit and I didn't know what I was talking about, why are you watching me? Why are you listening to me? Why are you triggered by anything I say? Because you know it's the truth. And that's the problem. Nobody can hold your ass accountable because as soon as they do, you say, oh, you're a misogynist. You hate women. Fam, you see me in a video with my wife. How the fuck do I hate women? Do my wife look like somebody that's looking at me like I hate women? If I hated women, I wouldn't even be with her. So please save all of that BS. You just don't like accountability. And that's why your daddy wasn't home, because your mama let you down. Because she's doing the same thing you're doing right now, choosing the wrong men. And that's why you got a lot of women that are getting pregnant out of wedlock, not becoming wives. And then when they hit 40 years old, they're on TikTok complaining about men. I see it every single day. All of these young women are getting ran through. Look at the video that I just previously done. That young sister got 4 babies thrown in her stomach. 4. By Pookie. Right? And look at her, destroyed already. So what do you think's gonna happen to her by the time she's 40? She's gonna be looking for some dude to be a stepdaddy to all them crazy kids. I don't got no time for that, fam. And your market value is going down. Down, down, down. Go, go, go. Mine, mine, mine.
Y'all do the math. So here's my advice. If you are a young black woman in college and you know in your heart and in your head that you want to prioritize family.
These women don't want to prioritize family. You know good and well, girl, that them women today don't want to prioritize no family. You ladies go to college, y'all come out, y'all talking about I'm going to get the bag. You ain't going to college to get a degree to be some housewife. That's not even your goal. So her advice is not going to help you.
I suggest that you simultaneously pursue that MRS degree right along with that BA or JD. Because the handful of black college-age men that actually do desire to get married soon, and they do share that value system, and family is a priority for them too, y'all, that is an incredibly small pool, and it's shrinking as you get older.
It's shrinking? Fam, when us brothers are coming up in the game, we've been trying to build and make women wives. The problem is you ladies don't think about that. And actually, the older a man get, the more family orientated he become, because he start to build and he find himself and he's more established. You understand? But you ladies, you're never established like that. You don't have the mentality to be a wife in today's day. You don't have the training. Nobody trains you. You go to college to get a degree, but do you go to college to become a wife? You go to college to get a degree, but are you learning how to be a wife? There's no college courses that teaches you how to be a wife, how to submit to a man. See, that particular college course was supposed to be taught to you by your mom. Your mom was supposed to give you the curriculum on how to be a wife, but you don't know how to be a wife because your auntie was single, baby mama, your grandmother, single baby mama, your mama, single baby mama. Matter of fact, all of your brothers and sisters have different fathers. Don't move too much, we won't know it's you. See, you mad at me, but the truth is your mom have multiple baby daddies. All of your brothers and sisters have different fathers. Go look at your bloodline. Look at your family tree. Your sister have a different father. You want me to give you the bad news? You ready for this? My original talking point. Many people are stealing it already. If your mom have children with multiple men and you claim that, oh, your brother and your sister are your sisters and brothers, they're not. Nope. Those are not your brothers and sisters. If your mom had children with multiple men and the brothers that you think are your brothers that you were raised with are your blood brothers, they're not. Y'all don't share the same father. Y'all don't come from the same bloodline. Sorry. The truth is the truth. Wake up. That's why you and your siblings always fight and don't really get along, because y'all have different fathers. Y'all come from different bloodlines. So this is why y'all separate and go establish your own families. You don't determine that you're brothers and sisters because you have the same mother. It is based upon the seed of your father. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. If this apple right here tastes good and we plant the seeds, everything that is produced is going to taste good. But you cannot take this apple from the West and then take this apple from the South and say that they're brothers and sisters. No. Did they come from the same seed? Did they come from the same seed? Matter of fact, here's a better example. If you're farming and I have these apple seeds from the West and these apple seeds from the South, and I put them in the same soil and they bring forth a harvest, both of those different apple seeds is going to produce different apple trees, and they're going to have a different taste and a different look and texture. Doesn't matter if it came from the same ground. The ground would be considered the woman, the womb, the portal. What matters is the seed. Did your brothers and sisters come from the same seed you came from? Because if they didn't, you're not brothers and sisters. And that's a fact. You could take that one to the bank.
And by the time you reach my age, 40, you will be faced with different choices relating to life partnership and motherhood.
You hear what she just said, ladies? When you reach her age, and how old is she? She's 40 years old, just like I told you. Just like I told you. I told you this already, but you don't want to listen to me. Will you listen to a black woman? I already told you this in multiple videos. I told you. When you hit 40 is when you are going to wake up and you're going to want this good man and you're going to be saying, my goodness, Jesus, Jesus, Lord, Lord, Lord.
Jesus, 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 Lord, 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 please, 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 can you give me a husband, please? My goodness, Jesus, I want my Lord to give me a husband. Oh, yeah, I need a husband. Oh, yeah, I need a husband. Oh, yeah.
No, he's not sending you no husband. The Lord is not sending no husbands. No, it's not happening. It's not happening, fam. Are you going to listen to this truth, or are you going to continue to get mad at me? Or are you going to be like these women that be in the comments, be like, yeah, I got a husband, Ringo. I got a husband. Well, if you have a husband, why you ain't taking care of him right now? If you got a husband. You know, you have a lot of women on social media, they be lying about husbands. Real women that got a man and a family, they too busy, fam. They be busy. It's very difficult for them to find time to do certain things because they tend into their family and their household, fam.
Now, I'm not saying that delaying marriage or motherhood is a bad option.
It is a bad option. Now you're capping. What are you talking about? You're not making any sense with what you just said there, lady. Let's go.
Motherhood. Now, I'm not saying that delaying marriage or motherhood is a bad option, but it's one that comes with its own consequences.
You see how she's playing games with you, fam? She's saying that, you know, it's not a bad option, but she's saying that it's a bad option. That's why she's telling you this. It is a bad option. If you're delaying family, if you're delaying marriage, if you're putting all of that on the back burner, you're gonna lose, ladies. This is why the scripture says in Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, and in that day, what day? That's today. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. One man, you ladies, man, you are going to gravitate towards that one man and you're going to be like, look, fam, I need you to be my man. I don't got no time to play no games. I need to have a man that is guiding me and protecting me. And that's what you're going to do. Either that or you're going to be single for life with a so-called rose toy. I'm serious. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread. Now, why are the women saying we will eat our own bread? Put a 1 in the chat. Why are the women saying they will eat their own bread? What exactly are they saying? Are they saying that they have a job and can take care of themselves? Or are they saying that, they want you to be their provider? Which one? What does it mean when the women say, I'll eat my own bread? I'm looking for a simple answer. Okay, there you go, Brandon. They got the money. That's the simple answer. That's all I needed. Nothing technical, nothing about Miss Independent, none of that. They got the money. Okay, cool. So, being that she's talking about these educated women, These women should have their own situation already done settled, meaning they got their house, they got their car, they got the typical items that all adults should have. So ladies, when you brag about having an education, your own house, your own apartment, your own car, please understand that's what an adult's supposed to have. You're not impressing nobody by having what an adult supposed to have. Right? Let's make that clear now. You having your own apartment is not really an accomplishment. I just thought I'd tell you. Right? So now let's get back to the scriptures. It says, we will eat our own bread. Why? They're not looking for you to provide them nothing, fam. These women got their own careers and jobs. Number 2, and wear our own apparel. Uh-oh. Wear our own apparel. So these women are basically saying they'll buy their own clothes. So they're not even requiring you to buy them no clothes. They're saying, we'll wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name. Ringo, only let us be called by thy name. Why, sister? To take away our reproach. What is their reproach? They have no husband, childless, single, mad at the world. They might be a single mom with kids, don't got no man. They struggling, trying to figure it out. They don't got no guidance at all. And they just need a man, you know? And it's sad. Well, no guy should be buying any woman any ring. You're not supposed to do that. I don't know why people do that, man. You don't supposed to buy a woman a ring to make them your wife. What the fuck is that? What are you buying her a ring for? Y'all be just spending all this unnecessary money for nothing. You know? So you ladies are going to be sharing a man, or you're going to be single for life. Now, if you're going to be sharing a man, I expect that man to be a righteous man. I expect that man to be a man of truth. You know? I expect him to be a man that's going to be a provider. Right? Let's see what the scripture says. Let's see what the scripture says, right? About a man having multiple wives. I want to see what are the requirements, what he got to do, right? Let's bring this up because what I want to do is I want to show you that when the scriptures talk about how 7 women are going to gravitate towards one man, it's happening right now. It's happening right now at record numbers. The problem is it's being done in the wicked, meaning the women are gravitating towards Pookie and Ray Ray. You ladies are gravitating towards the same fucking devil. Y'all all getting impregnated by the same demon, and y'all wondering why y'all struggling. And this is why y'all be saying men ain't shit, because y'all ain't shit. Y'all the ones giving y'all womb. Now imagine this, woman. You giving a man that ain't shit your womb. You holding a baby demon for 9 months. That's right. We don't sugarcoat over here. Because if your so-called baby daddy's a devil, what do you think the baby is? Another demon. Again, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. We just talk about seed time and harvest. If you got apple seeds and you plant them, they produce after their own kind. So them kids you have are demons. I don't care how you feel. Let them jokers grow up. Them same kids that you birth, well, we can't even say you birthed it because the majority of you ladies don't even give birth anymore. Y'all go to the hospital and y'all have somebody open up your stomach like you some alien and take the child out. So you don't even experience what it means to give birth to a child. That's sad. Did you guys not know that in today's day, most women haven't even experienced giving birth because they let somebody open their stomach with some C-section? That's sad, bro. And you know, the C-section actually destroyed the possibility of you giving birth again. Some women can only get a C-section probably like 2 or 3 times, and that's it. After that, you can't get pregnant no more because you can't hold the baby. And they do this by design so that you can't reproduce. All of this is done by design. So let me get this scripture on the screen so I can show you the comparison of Isaiah versus the book of Exodus. The book of Exodus. Let's see if we could get the comparison for you so you can see the difference. Now, check this out. In Exodus chapter 21, verse 10, it says, if he take him another wife. Now, what does it mean to take another wife? If I take another wife, that would mean I would have a wife. If he take another wife, what is the requirements if he do that? Her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. In layman's terms, if a man take him another wife, he have to provide her with food. He have to make sure that he clothe her with clothing, right? And her duty of marriage shall not be diminished, which mean if he have another woman that he take as a wife, whether a wife or concubine, her duties should not be based on favoritism, which mean he shouldn't have one wife where she's doing all the work, doing all the chores, doing all the errands, while the other wife is just laying on the cart outside the house, getting a tan. You get what I'm saying? But notice this. Keep in mind what it says. It says her food and her raiment. Her food and her raiment. Her food and her raiment. Now, what does Isaiah says? That the 7 women will gravitate towards one man saying, we will eat our own bread. In other words, I know the Bible says that as a man, you can have more than one wife. And it says you got to provide her food and clothing. But guess what, sir? We will eat our own bread because we're independent women. We already got the bag. We got our own job. We got our own house. We got our own car. We can do all of this stuff by ourselves. We just need you. We need your seed. We need your headship. We need your protection. We need everything that comes with it. That's what we need. You see that? So these women are saying we'll buy our own food. We'll wear our own apparel, which means I know that as a man, you got to provide us clothing, but we don't care about that. We will buy our own clothes. We just need the covering of you as a king. The truth is the truth, fam. But guess what? These ladies don't want to hear that. This is why they're going to be single for the rest of their natural life, fam. The rest of their natural life, they're going to be single. Listen to this.
The reality that needs to be said out loud is that as black men age, their desirability increases.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding.
That's right.
And the exact opposite is true for black women. Mm-hmm. As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate, our degrees or professional accolades, the reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year.
With every passing year. I told you, ladies, you're growing old. Didn't I tell you that? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard me tell these ladies 1,000 times they're growing old and they're going to be single for the rest of their natural life. Put it in the chat, please, a 1. If you heard me saying that, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. There you go. I told you, ladies, 1,000 times, it's either you get with a righteous man or you're going to be single for the rest of your natural life. Y'all keep getting mad at me. Getting mad at me is not going to change the truth. The truth is the truth. You heard what the sister said, right? You heard what she said, right? Listen.
As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate.
It don't matter.
Our degrees or professional accolades. The reality is that our marriage and partnership market value
That's right.
is depreciating with every passing year.
Wow.
No matter how good we look.
It doesn't matter how good you look. All you so-called content creator females on YouTube that look good with your big titties and all that other mess, you better go out there and you better gravitate towards a righteous man because your time is up. Doesn't matter how fine you think you are. You can look as sexy as you want. None of that stuff don't mean nothing no more. You better get with the right man. You better get with the right man. You're going to turn into a single baby mama, or you're going to be recreational use for 1,000 different guys. Y'all can put on all the makeup, the eyelashes, the weave. Y'all can look as cute as you want. Your degree don't mean shit to a man. We don't care about your money. We don't care about how fine you think you look. None of that stuff mean nothing. We looking for sisters that are going to cooperate with a brother so that we can build an empire. You don't want to do that? You can stay there with that damn rose toy. Let's get to the tapes.
No matter how fit we are, men are still seeing primarily our presumed dwindling fertility as a knock against us.
And that's the truth. Your fertility rate is downhill. So it don't make no sense. There's no incentive of a man making you a wife or take you serious if he can't build a family with you. It don't make no sense. It makes no sense. Now, am I saying if you're an older woman, something's wrong with you? No. If you are an older sister and you were with a man when you were younger and you grew older with him, you good. But now if you're an older sister and you wasted your damn life playing games, and now that you're an older woman, now you want to settle down with a good man, that's not going to happen. You're going to be recreational use. So get used to it, because there's going to be a lot of guys that's going to be knocking on your door. There's going to be a lot of times you're going to be at the telly, and there's going to be a lot of times where those men are going to be calling your phone for only one purpose, and that's recreational use. They're not going to ever marry you. Majority of you ladies that are viewing me right now are recreational use to a Pookie and Ray Ray right now. Just admit it. How many of you ladies in the clouds right now would come into the chat right now and admit it? Admit it. The guy you with right now is just using you just to screw. That's it. You don't got no real relationship. You don't got no relationship. That man don't even love you. He don't even love you, fam. That's sad. He's not serious about you. He haven't even made you or qualified you to be a wife. You're not even a concubine, fam. He just used you for recreational use. And some of you sisters got used for recreational use to the point where the man impregnated you and then left you with the baby and bounced. And because you didn't know nothing about him, you stuck. And now that you got that baby, you're twisted in your thoughts because you think because you still look cute, you can secure the bag, secure a man to be a stepdaddy. I told you ladies 1,000 times, I'll say it again 1,000 more times. I'm never taking care of your damn kids. I don't care who you are as a single mom, I'm never taking care of your kids. Now, you want to hook up with a brother, I can hook up with you. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. But guess what? I'm not taking care of your kids. It's not my responsibility. Go to the baby daddy. Because I'll tell you what, my kids, my daughters, I don't expect none of you ladies to take care of my daughters. If you're a so-called concubine or whatever the case is, I don't expect you to take care of them like you're the primary mom. Now, if you want to help and support in terms of you're a part of the family unit, that's one thing. But when it comes to you meeting a woman or me meeting some woman, I don't require, oh, you got to be a stepmommy to my daughters. No. For what? They got a mom. Now, if me and you had a child, now you're responsible for your children. But if all the wives and concubines are working together then as a family unit, then of course you're going to move as a unit. But my point is, the man who impregnated you, he's responsible for your kids, not me. The problem with you ladies is when you get with a man as a single mom, you be expecting this new man to take care of your fucking kids. That's not how it works. It don't work like that. Some of you ladies, you already done know the guy want to fuck you, so let's just cut to the chase. Look, here on Ringo TV Reactions, right? We don't got no time to sugarcoat. Ladies, when a man is interested in you and he liking you, he want to fuck you. There's no doubt about that. He's a man, you a woman. What the fuck we playing games for here? Let's stop playing games. The bottom line is this. You try to put your kids in front of that man as if though, oh, he supposed to take care of my kids and assume the role of a stepdaddy. You out of your mind. You know you out of your mind. Let's put this to the test. How many of you ladies at the sound of my voice, all of you ladies that are in the clouds, all of you bitter, mad, angry women that are mad at me because I'm spitting so much fire. How many of you women at the sound of my voice, would step up to the plate and become a stepmommy to a man that got 4 to 5 baby mamas? He got 5 kids from 4 to 5 baby mamas. How many of you women are stepping up to the plate today to be a stepmommy? How many of you ladies are signing up to become the stepmommy to kids that are not yours, to a man that got 4 baby mamas? He got 4 kids, 4 different baby mamas who don't even assume the role of the parent. These women are living a best life. They don't give a damn about the kids, but the kids live with the father. And this father is saying he's the package deal. He's a package deal. You got to accept him and his kids in order to get some D. How many of you ladies are going to sign up to become a stepmommy? Where the fuck y'all at? Y'all not in the chat? Where you at? Where are you? Where are you? Guys, do you see how there's no women in sight that would sign up? None of them. None of them will sign up. So why are you signing up? Why are you guys signing up to be a stepmommy, a stepdaddy to kids that are not even yours? Because I know there's a lot of baby mamas out here, a lot of them. And they be having these requirements that, oh, if you're the guy, you trying to talk to me, you got to accept my kids as your kids and all this other stuff. Like, look, fam, look, me and you can kick it. I don't even fucking know you, number one. But let's just make something clear. Your baby daddy is supposed to be in that child's life. Do you not know that? See, this is the problem. This is the cycle. This is the problem. This is the dysfunction in the black community. You ladies would have babies with another man and then expect the new guy to be the stepdaddy. That's some bullshit. You know that, right? That's crazy. That's like me getting with you and you owe you owe Capital One $10,000. And because you got with me, you expect me to pay your bill. Woman, if you got debt in your life, you better pay your own bills. I'm not paying your bill. What I look like paying your bill for? You acquired the bill. Your bill have nothing to do with me. Your bill got nothing to do with me. All I'm saying is be responsible for your own shit. Just like I got to be responsible for mine, you got to be responsible for yours. So if you're a single mom and I find that you look good and I'm trying to kick it with you, right? I'm trying to kick it with you. I'm not trying to take care of your fucking kids. I'm just keeping it 1,000. I don't got no time to sugarcoat. Everybody else is sugarcoating just to fuck some woman. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Those kids are not mine. Go to the baby daddy and tell him take care of his damn kids. See, the problem is you don't want to hear the truth. The problem is the truth is too damn real. But I just gave you the question. How many of you ladies at the sound of my voice are going to step up to the plate to be a step mommy to kids that are not yours from a man that got 5 baby mamas? He got 5 kids, 3 sons, 2 daughters. In order for you to date him, he's telling you he's a package deal. And in order for you to talk to him to get some D, you got to step up to the plate to be a step mommy. How many of you educated black women with your college PhDs and your Benz and your nice house and pretty apartment, how many of you are going to step up to the plate and sign on the dotted line and says, hey, I'm willing to step up to the plate to be a stepmommy to kids that are not mine. I am going to do my best to provide and take care of them and nurture all 5 of these kids from women that don't give a fuck about them, that are out living their best life in Cancun and Mexico and doing this and in Dominican Republic, and they're just living their best life while you changing diapers and cleaning up shit and fixing them spaghetti and meatballs and doing and taking them to school and back from school and doing all this nonsense. You're doing it. How many of you ladies signing up? Talk to me. How many? You're not. So why do you expect a man that like or is interested in you to want to come in to take care of your kids? You must be out of your mind. You got to be out of your mind. You see how this is? And see, you brothers that be stepping up to the plate, you know what's so sad about this is that all you wanted to do is fuck shorty. You wasn't really trying to build with her. That's why you gassed her up, made her think like you trying to be there for her kids and all this other stuff. It's a damn joke. But this is what's going on, fam. Now, do you see how I keep it 1,000? Everybody else just be lying. I don't got no time to be lying, fam. It's just a waste of energy. I don't got time for that, fam. Let's get back to the tapes.
And speaking of fertility, that is another reason that I want younger black women to seek marriage and partnership in college or right after, if that's what they choose. Because the number of college-educated black men is so low when compared to black college-educated women that we're all going to be targeting the same small pool of men. And as we heard today, on most campuses, there's like 7 black women students for every 1 black man student.
Wow.
Y'all do the math.
Do the math.
So here's my advice. If you are a young black woman in college and you know in your heart and in your head that you want to prioritize family, I suggest that you simultaneously pursue that MRS degree right along with that BA or JD. Because the handful of black college-age men that actually do desire to get married soon, and they do share that value system, and family is a priority for them too, y'all, that is an incredibly small pool, and it's shrinking as you get older. And by the time you reach my age, 40, you will be faced with different choices relating to life partnership and motherhood. Now, I'm not saying that delaying marriage or motherhood is a bad option, but it's one that comes with its own consequences.
Yeah, consequences. You're going to be single for the rest of your natural life. Just like I told you. I told you, ladies, that you're going to be single for the rest of your natural life. You know how many women right now in their 40s are ordering all sorts of different color rose toys and gadgets off of AliExpress? They're getting all sorts of packages delivered in the mail of different Ds and different girths and widths and lengths. And they're trying these toys out every single night when their kids go to bed. And then that's their life. They're literally entertaining demon spirits every single day. How many of you ladies, with a show of a 1 in the chat, would come into the chat since you're sexually liberated, right? Remember, you're sexually liberated and free. Okay, let's put that to the test. How many of you ladies, right, that are sexually liberated and free and confident and independent would come into the chat with a show of a 1 if you have a rose toy and multiple different sizes of different gadgets and D sizes and bananas and eggplants that you ordered from AliExpress that you got in your house? Could any of you ladies come into the chat and just put a 1? I want to know. I just want to know to see how many women out there you know. Look, fam, let's get the likes up on the video. Y'all be hating on me too much, fam. You got 497 people, only 200 likes. All this information and all this truth that I done finished spitting. You're going to have other content creators that are going to go do a video with the same video that I just finished reviewing, and they're going to get hundreds of thousands of views. But yet I provided the best reaction, and I'm not even getting no support from you. You hate me that much, right? The truth burns, right? You don't even want to click the like button. You're like, I don't want to click the like button. So why are you here? You do know you're making me get the views, right? You're viewing. It would be better just not to view, but you can't resist viewing because I'm the best in the game. That's the thing. I'm the best in the game. I can't help it. Well, the women that are not liking the video are just mad. They're going to be single. Matter of fact, by the pure fact you're not liking the video, you're going to be single for the rest of your life. Like, seriously. Because here I am giving you the truth, and you still mad. I don't understand that. You mad at me because you don't got a man. That's your fault. That's your fault, fam. That's not mine. You went out here and made a bunch of bad choices. You got with Pookie and Ray Ray. You ruined your life. That has nothing to do with me. You know, absolutely nothing to do with me. I'm just doing what I got to do. Provide the truth, give you the understanding of what's going on, and that's it. The woman gave you the information. She made it very clear that you're going to be single, fam, for the rest of your life unless you share the man. She's encouraging you to get married right out of college. You're not going to do that. You're not. Because number one, you never had the home training on how to be a wife. So by the time you get out of college, you're gonna, first of all, in college, it's all about partying and BSing with you ladies. So you're not gonna be able to find a man right in college. The man that typically is supposed to be your husband, you normally find him when you are in junior high, high school. Forget about college. The advice she's giving you is bad advice. Normally, you would find that man when you're in junior high and high school, right? If not there, then it's going to be an older brother that's more seasoned, that has more experience, that you may end up gravitating towards. That's typically the way it should be. Typically, it's supposed to be a younger woman, older guy. That's the way, that's the natural order of how it's supposed to be. You understand? But now, in the sense of the world we live in, normally women that get married and stay married for years met their husband while in junior high or in high school. Once you go to college, you're going to end up turning into a 304. I'm just saying. Look, like I said, fam, you come to Ringo TV Reactions, we're going to give you the game. We don't got time to play games here. You ladies know good and well that when you go to college, you're sleeping around with everybody. And if you're not, it don't apply to you. You know what's so amazing? When I say things, you'll have women, that's not me. I didn't sleep around. You're generalizing all women. Woman, I don't fucking know you. You did not realize that, like, I don't know you. I don't understand how could a person be so damn sensitive anytime somebody speak and it don't apply to them. If it don't apply to you, why do you always get triggered if it's not you? I don't know you. I don't know what you look like. Why do you care so much? Because it's you. That's why. That's why. The reason why you get mad is because you know that what I'm saying apply to you. Because if it didn't, you wouldn't care. If what I was saying didn't apply to you, you wouldn't even care what I think. You care because you know it's that real. The woman basically told you that you're done. She's 40 plus years old. You know what I'm saying? And she's not bad looking at all. It's very evident. She's attractive. But the point is, I don't even know her marital status. I don't know if she's single. I don't know her situation. But my point is, even if you're 40, the reason, let me explain to this why this is bad. Let me explain this. Once you hit 40 as a woman, the reason why it's going to be difficult for you to find that man is because you're set in your ways. You're set in your ways, fam. Do you understand what I mean? It's going to be very difficult for you to be submissive when you've been independent all them years. You're not going to submit to a man. Yeah, definitely, they're not teachable. Juan Blanco says, not teachable. Yeah, they're definitely not teachable. You can't teach them anything. So you can be pretty, you can be attractive, but behind all of the beauty, that's why the Bible says beauty is vain. Because you come with the baggage of the hurts, the pains, the resentment from other relationships, and now I got to deal with it. You know? I'm not saying if you're 40 as a woman, you can't have a relationship with a man. That's not what I'm saying. You can have a relationship, but marriage is out of the question. You can never be a wife. You will be a concubine. I tell all you ladies all the time, I don't care how you feel. You can be a concubine, and a concubine is better than being a so-called side piece. A concubine is better than being a jump off or a sneaky link. You understand? It's serious, man. Let me see. You said Ebony K encourages black women to go to a sperm bank for black sperm. That's sick, bro. That's sad, man. If you're a woman and you got to go to a sperm bank, that's bad, man. George Williams says, wives is a virgin-only position. I'm glad you brought that up, fam. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The only way you can be a wife as a woman, you must be a virgin. There you go. You must be a virgin. Y'all saw me mess up the whole thing. I tried to hit the damn bomb button and it said like this. It just messed up, fam. But my point is this. The only way as a woman you can be a wife, respectfully, is you have to be a virgin. That's the only way. I don't care how many of you cry. You can cry a river. Cry a river. It doesn't matter to me. The only way you can be a wife is you must be a virgin. The only way. Anything else would be uncivilized. So all of you, concubine at best. Yeah. Marriage is for virgins only. That's right. Yeah, I remember back in the days when you had a sister and you tried to feel up on her and whatnot. Back in the days, the sisters used to let you feel her legs. Sometimes she would let you kiss her. But fam, if you try to take your hand and bring it down low, yeah, I remember what happened back in the days. She would bring your hand right back up. Y'all remember that? They weren't playing because they knew that they had to be married before they got busy. But in today's day, women threw that away. So once you do that, you're disqualified. So ladies, moving forward, the only women that qualify to be wives are virgins. So teach your daughters to be chaste, discreet, and remain virgins. And then the men, all you brothers that got sons, you got to raise your sons up in the nurture and admonition of the Most High. That way they could be righteous men, prepped and prepared to be husband material. We got to bring back the standards of the Most High in order to get the black community back on track. That's the only way, right? Let's do this so that our future generations and the future men will have the ability and the experience of wifing up an actual virgin woman rather than fighting over single mothers. Because it's very difficult out here. You know, because like I said, guys, when you get with women that have trauma and drama, you can't even pair bond. The woman can't pair bond with you, bro. I could see a sister that I'm feeling, reach out, try to holler, boom, 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 fam. These women, they don't even reciprocate the energy. They just, I'm telling you, fam, it's like there is no connection. It's like, what's wrong with these women? Psychological damage, man. I just leave them alone, fam. That's why I believe in, these are the rules that I believe in, guys. I believe in that as a man, if you see a woman you like, you be assertive and you let her know what it is, straight. If she don't bite back, you leave her alone. No more communication. Just leave her alone because she's not biting back. So she's not really in that frequency. We're not supposed to chase women. You're supposed to let a woman know you're interested, you like what you see, boom, boom, boom. That's her cue to let her know, wow, bruh man feeling me. This may be my opportunity. Let me investigate, see what's up. And then she's supposed to reciprocate the energy. And if she don't, you leave her alone. That's how you do it, guys. You move on to the next woman. This is why, as a man, you're not supposed to be chasing one woman or chasing a woman at all. But my point is, you shouldn't be honing in on one woman. You should have multiple women that you're talking to, reaching out to, getting to know. That's the way it's supposed to be. If you put all your eggs in one basket, that's why you're failing right now. Because you're waiting for that one woman to become submissive to you, and you're wasting your time. You got to talk to women, guys. You got to talk to them because you never know which one is going to reciprocate the energy and gravitate towards you. Some women are shy, and then some women just don't know how to do what they need to do, and they're missing out opportunity because they're wasting their life away too. I be telling you ladies all the time, get with a quality man and stop BSing. You're getting older. This time next year, you're going to be older. Your body is going to change. Everything is going to change. And for some of you ladies, you're going to lose the ability to have children. Once you do that, you're done. Once you lose the ability to have children, it's over for you. It doesn't matter how pretty you are. You could look like this woman. It doesn't matter, fam. Once you get to a certain age, I'm telling you, you're set in your ways. These kind of women be set in their ways to the point where they're just not listening. Like if I was to tell this woman on the screen, polygyny is the only option for you right now. It is what it is. She'll look at me and be like, I need for you to love me for me and only me. She's crazy. You bugging out. You 40 years old, fam. 40 years old. You got to be out of your fucking mind. Like something wrong with you, fam. You've been on this earth 40 years. You a woman 40 years old and you don't got no husband yet. Something wrong with you, fam. Something wrong with you. How you 40? Listen, how you 40 years old as a woman and you don't got no husband yet? You mean to tell me you've been on the earth for 40 years and not one man saw you and said, damn, I'm going to make this woman my wife? It don't make no sense, fam. I'm going to do some research about who this woman is because I don't know who this is. Right? I don't know who this woman is. Let's do some research. See what we can find. Let's see what we can find because this is the end. This is the end of the road, y'all. She just looked like she's supposed to be single, fam. This is crazy. Let's go to the Instagram. What's he supposed to be, playing some damn judge? That's what she is, a judge? Oh, no. You know she gonna be single, bro. You know she gonna be single, fam. This is sad, man. She got that 40-year-old woman look. She got that 40-year-old woman look, fam. Let me see what we could do here. Right here, she's praying. Let me see. She's praying for a man. Let's see what we got. This is sad, man. My goodness. Yeah, she look like I'm sure she's single, fam. I am 100% sure this woman is single, bro. Let's check out her marital status. See if what's going on. See if she's married. Maybe she is. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if she's married. Maybe she is. Let's see. Is Eboni K. Williams engaged? Let's see. She's never been married. Yo!
What you talking about, Willis?
Are you kidding me? Dang, boy, it's sad. It says, let me see. Williams is currently single. However, she was recently in a committed relationship with her ex-fiance, Stephen Glenn, and they were engaged for 4 years. 4 years being engaged? That's crazy, fam. How you gonna be engaged for 4 years? This is sad, man. Let me bring up that photo, fam, of her praying to Jesus. Check this out, fam. Right there, she's praying to Jesus. She's praying to Jesus for a husband, fam. That's crazy, bro. Listen, all of this woman gone to waste. This is what I mean, fam. Let me see. Let me find more info, fam, because all of these pictures ain't doing her too much justice. Let me see. Is there anything? Yeah, man. Yeah, she's done, bro. She's going to be, damn. She's going to be pushing 50 years old and have no man, bro. This is not good, man. Let's see what we got. Let's see. And I bet you she got a big house, nice car, all of that stuff, but single, bro. Let me see this photo here. Let me see. Let's see this photo. Is this her here? I don't even know if this is her. I think this is. Yeah, that is her. Let's get this photo on the screen because this is what you ladies be doing. This is what you ladies be doing. Let me see if I can save this. Right? Okay. Alrighty. So, what do we got here? All right. This is how you ladies are going to be forever. Just like this. Right? You're going to be like this out in the club, but you're all single for life. And you're going to all be in your 40s now. A waste of woman. A waste of feminine energy. How many of you ladies are in the same boat where you just pose online with your photos, trying to look your best, but none of you have a husband? How many of you ladies out there are struggling being single for life? This is all women do online. They try to make themselves look their best, and none of them are becoming a wife. Total waste of time. This is what they do, guys. So based on what we're hearing, Eboni K. Williams is single, no husband, no man, dried up womb, still have no babies. This is sad, bro. What a waste. What a waste. This is sad, bro. This is sad. This is like being a bodybuilder, right? You're a gym rat, a guy that work out, and you got a brand new jug of protein that you bought for like $100, and you didn't even use it. You just let it waste. Makes no sense. Let me see. Okay. Hold on, I'm answering some text right here. Let me see what's going on. All right. Don't you hate when you ask somebody how much money you need? Like you ask, do you need money? And they say yes, but they never say how much money they need. Telling you, man. They don't ever say how much. They don't say anything. They just, I don't get it, man. I really don't. But, let's see. Okay. All right. So what we have here is an epidemic of women being single for life. And it's a lot of pretty ladies now. Don't get me wrong. You got a lot of pretty ladies that are in their 40s. But at the end of the day, you're still going to be a concubine at best. No exceptions. You're going to still be a concubine. You can't be a wife at 40. You can't even be a wife at 30. If you're not a virgin, you can't be a wife. We got to understand that, ladies. Stop getting mad. If you're not a virgin, you cannot be a wife. You disqualified yourself already. Your mom should have told you this, right? The only options that you ladies have is becoming a concubine to a righteous man. He got to be a good man. If he's not a righteous man that served the Most High Yah, the God of Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob, then you're going to get pumped and dumped, smashed and dashed. You're going to get impregnated by a Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm literally giving you ladies the game. If you get with a guy and he have no moral compass, he's not a guy that have any integrity, your relationship is going to fall apart, no matter how you see it, right? That's just the way it is. You got to get with a man that's about family. If you get with a man and he's not about family, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So, that being said, we're going to get up on out of here, do what we got to do, because this situation right here is getting crazy. So we're going to play her tape one more time for y'all to hear and listen. So let me play this thing one more time, and then we're going to get up on out of here.
The reality that needs to be said out loud is that as black men age, their desirability increases. Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding. And the exact opposite is true for black women. As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate, our degrees or professional accolades, the reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year. No matter how good we look, no matter how fit we are, men are still seeing primarily our presumed dwindling fertility as a knock against us. And speaking of fertility, that is another reason that I want younger black women to seek marriage and partnership in college or right after, if that's what they choose. Because the number of college-educated black men is so low when compared to black college-educated women that we're all going to be targeting the same small pool of men. And as we heard today, on most campuses, there's like 7 black women students for every 1 black man student. Y'all do the math. So here's my advice. If you are a young black woman in college and you know in your heart and in your head that you want to prioritize family, I suggest that you simultaneously pursue that MRS degree right along with that BA or JD. Because the handful of black college-age men that actually do desire to get married soon, and they do share that value.
Look at a woman with the wedding dress all happy. And for the record, she's not really married. That's just an image from like stock image, you know? Value system, and family is a priority for them too. Y'all, that is an incredibly small pool, and it's shrinking as you get older. By the time you reach my age, 40, you will be faced with different choices relating to life partnership and motherhood. See, at her age, with her career, she's not trying to get pregnant, y'all. Even if you got with Eboni K. Williams and blew her back out, because she needs to get her back blown out. Listen, I could look at her face and I could tell that she ain't get her back blown out in a minute, bro. Trust me when I tell you, fam. I could just look at her, fam. She got a rose. Huh? She got a rose. Yeah. So she's giving you ladies advice. Let's hear.
Now, I'm not saying that delaying marriage or motherhood is a bad option, but it's one that comes with its own consequences. And our women deserve to know on the front end of their decision making instead of on the back half.
I've been telling women this for years. You're not telling them nothing new, Miss Eboni K. Williams. You're not telling these sisters nothing new that I haven't already been telling them for years. The problem with black women is when a man speaks these things, they call us misogynists, male chauvinist pigs. They say we hate black women. They say we're a narcissist. These are all the stupid things that women accuse men of anytime they speak. But now that a black woman say it, I want to know, are y'all going to say that she's a narcissist too? Are y'all going to say that she hate women? Which one is it going to be? Because I've been saying this for years. Y'all don't listen to me. But now she's saying the same thing that I've said. Y'all going to sit there and say, oh, we need to protect Eboni K. Williams at all costs. I can see some of these simp beta male men on social media saying, we need to protect Eboni K. Williams at all costs. Just because she said what I've been saying for years. But these same brothers heard me say this for years, but they never say nothing to me and they never supported my platform. You know? But anyway, y'all, we're going to get up on out of here, man. It is what it is, man. We did our work. We completed our task. Finally, we got some receipts where prophecy is being fulfilled, that even the women are now coming on the national stage in mainstream media, letting black women know their time is up. Period. You're going to be single for the rest of your life, or you're going to share the same man. I don't care how you feel about it, ladies. These are the facts, and this is exactly where it's going. So you better get right with God, because that's who you need. You need to repent of your sins and turn back to the Most High. And if you don't do it, you're going to end up in the lake of fire. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care how fine your body is. Your body, your hot tail with your BBL and anything else that you got is going to be in the lake of fire if you don't repent. So cry me a river, because I don't care. I don't got no time to sugarcoat. We about business over here. We about the work of the Most High. It's just that simple. Shout out to OG Hot Rod for the $5 support. Right? Shout out to IJ for the $10 support. And Peter for the $5 support. IJ for the 10 and Peter for the $5 support. Right? So we're going to get up on out of here, fam. I might come back with another one. So y'all stay safe out there. Hey, you cannot deny this truth, man. This is the truth, 100%. Ladies, it's either you get with the program of polygyny or you get left behind. Us brothers don't got no time to waste. And like I said, when it comes to polygyny, ladies, let me give you the game. You got to get with a righteous man. The reason why is because a lot of these guys just want to fuck you. I'm keeping it a buck. You know what I mean? When you come here, I don't sugarcoat. I don't got no time to sugarcoat, no time to lies. Most of these guys today ain't shit. They just want to fuck you and leave you. That's it. Once they get that experience 1 to 3 times, they out. So you got to get with a guy that is family orientated, that have structure and stability, that have given and shown the signs of a guy that is proven to be long-term successful in relationships. If you don't get with that kind of guy that rep the Most High, that have a moral compass, that has the ability to lead women and teach, you're with the wrong man. You know what I mean? You're with the wrong man and it's not going to work. You're going to have guys out there, ladies, that are going to use all of my talking points on polygyny. And they're going to come to you with some smooth words, smooth game. They're going to say, sister, I practice polygyny. The first thing you need to rep and find out, do he rep the Most High, right? Do not get with that guy if he's not showing you the fruits. If he's not showing you the fruits that he's truly following the Most High, if he don't know his scriptures, if he's not in the word and he's not teaching you thus saith the Lord, right? If he's not actively living a holy life of repentance, then he's a fucking liar. You're going to have devils that are going to come to you saying, sister, I watch Ringo. I practice polygyny. I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for a second, third wife. You need to prove that this brother is really repping the Most High. If not, he's going to fuck you and he's going to leave you. I'm giving you the game. Now, if I was one of these dudes that didn't care, I wouldn't tell you that. So you got to look at the long-term success rate of the man that is trying to deal with you. If a man say he practiced polygyny, right? Do he have a wife? That's number one. Because if he's single and he don't got no woman, how the fuck he practicing polygyny? He don't even have a wife that he is currently with. He don't even got no kids. Brother, do you got kids? Nah, I don't got no kids, but I practice polygyny. No. One of the rules that I have that I teach, and this is the part that a lot of these guys don't follow. They'll be quick to say they practice polygyny. But one of the rules that I give and I teach is that if you're a man and you're single and you don't got no woman, don't talk about polygyny when you don't even have a wife. You understand what I'm saying? You don't even have a wife. Stop talking about you practice polygyny or you believe in polygyny when you don't even have a wife. The first thing you need to establish, bro, is you need to get with a woman and be with her for at least 5 years. 5 years. Be with that sister for 5 years before you even talk about having some other wife. Because I already done know how you guys get down. I'm a man, remember? So all of that talk about you practice polygyny and you don't even have a fucking woman. You're lying. You don't. And if you do got a woman, you need to be with that woman for at least 5 years before you even think about polygyny. You need to be tried and tested, bro. We need to see you. We need to see that you actively have a family. Where your children at? I don't want to see you like these so-called brothers you see on social media talking about they have a poly relationship. The other day, somebody sent me some shit, right? With some dude, what is it? Finesse 2 times, about finesse 2 times, impregnated his 2 girlfriends. First of all, his girlfriends are creatures. Those are not even girlfriends, fam. Those are creatures. What the person did is they sent me an image or they at me on Instagram. I might do a video about it. And it was like finesse 2 times, he impregnated his 2 girlfriends. Is this polygyny, Ringo? No, it's not. Because the women that he impregnated are both lesbians. Yeah, that's right. Creatures. That's exactly what they are. Creatures. Those are not women. They're actually lesbians. And these are, and matter of fact, he had a 3rd girlfriend that was a part of the lesbian club, his homosexuality club. And look, guys, I got to speak this truth. Think about this. If finesse 2 times impregnated 2 women that are his girlfriends, right? That's not polygyny. You understand? That's called poly, which is perverted relationships. That's a perverted union built on homosexuality. Look, guys, if you're a man and you have 2 women that are lesbians, that they're both intimate with one another, right? You, sir, are a practicing homosexual too. That's right, because you accept homosexuality. If you have 2 women that are your women and they're intimate with each other and you're having threesomes with them, that's evil, that's wickedness. So there's no way you could tell me that you're following God or that you're righteous. So please do not misconstrue or mix up polygyny with what is known as poly relationships. Poly relationships that you see on social media consists of lesbianism, homosexuality, and a perverted man that have no honor. And the devil have these kind of relationships saturated all throughout social media to confuse women into thinking that's what polygyny is. It's not. That's not polygyny. If I have more than one wife, I'm not supposed to be having orgies with them. If I have more than one wife, my wives are not supposed to be sleeping with one another. That's perverted. You understand? It's not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to deal with your women one-on-one separately. And you're supposed to have respect for one another. And it's not supposed to be any homosexuality in the relationship. Finesse 2 times is a homosexual. I don't care how you see it. Just because he's banging 2 women don't mean nothing. If he accepts 2 women that are lesbians, that means he's a part of the LGBTQ community. He's a part of it. What are you going to do if you stand before God and he tells you, Ringo, the 2 women that you had as wives were lesbians in your marriage? What are you going to tell God? Well, I wasn't gay. I didn't support homosexuality. Yes, you did by having those women in your house. You're going to be in the lake of fire too. So we might do a video about that. But ladies, do not compare what is known as poly. If you just type on YouTube, poly relationships, that's not polygyny. That's not biblical. Those marriages consist of lesbianism. A man that condone 2 women or more that are sleeping with one another. That's what the devil is pushing all throughout social media, to confuse you into thinking that, oh, Ringo promote orgies. Ringo promote women sleeping with the wives. That's what Ringo promote. No, that's not what I promote. You have selective hearing. I made it very clear just now what polygyny is. Polygyny is a man having more than one wife or more than one concubine. And my job is not to be having orgies with them. I'm not supposed to be getting head at the same time from all of my wives. So all the freaky deaky that you guys want to get, in other words, getting some top from 3 women, you're not supposed to be doing that under polygyny. No. So cut it out. Seriously, you deal with your women separately and you have respect for them. And as a man that practices polygyny, you're not supposed to be outside fucking 1,000 women, raw dogging them and then coming back home to your wives or your concubines. You're supposed to have respect for yourself and you're supposed to have some discipline too. These are the things that I teach. Now, just because I teach these things doesn't mean all of these men adhere to these teachings. This is why as a woman, you have to know the Most High. This is why as a woman, you got to know the tree by its fruit. And you have to examine a man for who he is before you open your legs. But if you open your legs and that man is following the devil, then you deserve everything that come your way because you dumb. Just that simple. Most men today are whoremonger males. I talk about them all the time. The problem is, anytime I talk about women, you women always focus on what I talk about regarding women. You never focus on what I talk about with the men. A lot of guys out here ain't shit. I say that 1,000 times. And there's a lot of men that use my talking points and my teachings to go out here talking about having multiple women in terms of polygyny. And they're doing this all over YouTube. They call it open relationships. You know? They're just copying off of the things that I do. But none of these guys have wives. None of them have a family. None of them have kids. You never see none of this type of stuff. But they're trying to give you dating advice. A man cannot give you dating advice. He don't got no woman. If a man don't got no success in a relationship, he can't teach you nothing. You would not take financial advice from a homeless man. How many of you would take financial advice from a homeless man? You won't. If he's broke, busted, and disgusted, why would you be taking advice from him? So ladies, why would you take advice from women that are single, bitter, and lonely and have a rose toy? Why would you ladies go to a platform where a man is running his mouth about relationships and he don't even have a wife, he don't got no kids, he don't got nothing, he don't have no results, but he's trying to tell you how things should be. And he don't even have no results. That's crazy. But we do that. We love listening to people that got no results. And then the people that got the results, you mad at them because they just that real. I'm living the life. I have the results. But yet people keep getting mad at me like I don't know what I'm talking about. But you would go listen to somebody that don't even have a relationship. That's crazy. You're more comfortable listening to people that have no family than listening to a man that actually have the results. You go to them as though they know what they talking about. Them motherfuckers watch my channel. How the fuck you think they know what to say? How could a person that got no family structure, no wife, no husband, no nothing, how do they know information? They're watching me, or they're watching somebody else that got a family, and then they're learning from them. And then they made a business out of just regurgitating other people's information. That's how they do it. So anyway, we're going to get up on out of here. We got some things to take care of. Do what we got to do. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings to the mods. Let me see what we got in the building. We got Tracy in the building. Who else do we have in the building? I think I seen V-Dub, man. I'm not sure if I did, but I think I did. But anyway, make sure y'all rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel Ringo TV Reactions, the best reactionary channel on YouTube, Ringo TV Reactions. Make sure you subscribe today. Click the notification bell for more. Follow us on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw. That's about it, fam. I'll catch you in the next video. We out of here, fam. Peace and blessings. We out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.